powerful, it's on target, but it's dragged down by Irakoze. And she is having plenty of work to do. That's Mudao, but it was Mudli who took the shot.
Mudli looks to be really dangerous now. She really taking the right shot at the right time. Just for her to place the ball a little bit away from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper looks really confident. She has this confidence, and you can tell she has this stature of a goalkeeper.
This is the little setup play here. A little knock away from Matlo in towards Mudli, who for the second time has powered an effort on target towards that Burundi goal. Ball on the far flank. Burundi with a rare bit of possession here, and South Africa again have come away with it. Tsane. Sipusen was making a run, this time it's blocked. Well, it's spilled free in midfield and tidied up here by the midfielder who celebrates her 22nd birthday today, Ineza. Sipusen will chase, but has she got the pace to keep this ball in play? It is a valiant effort, and ultimately not good enough to keep the ball in play for Banyana, which translates directly as girls, girls. The referee wants the ball stationary.
To actually say Burundi, like this is the second game they played now. Even the fact that they play South Africa, they actually score against Botswana, and then now South Africa, they scored again. This is the first time they've been in this competition.
Yeah, it's one of the fairy tale stories, really. This the story of Burundi, who weren't even ranked in the world rankings only a handful of months ago. The qualification campaign has seen them ranked now 169th in the world as we hit the 40-minute mark and confirm the score. 2-1 to South Africa. Daniela Uimana, though, with the goal for Burundi. All important. On either side of her, though, Khatlana and Mudao having scored for South Africa. But yes, Burundi having qualified for their maiden WAFCON appearance by beating Eritrea 5-0 on aggregate, and then humbling Djibouti by 11 goals to 1. And then finished the recent Sekafa Cup as runners-up to the hosts Uganda. They beat Tanzania in the semi-finals. And they've had a pretty good run, but they remain the lowest ranked of all the teams to qualify for this tournament.
Anela just scored today. She actually scored against Djibouti. She scored 1 goal during the away goal. And then she actually scored 3 goals in the second leg.
Yeah, they had some really good quality goal scoring. Rukia Bizimana, who is the only Burundi player to feature on the 30-player list for CAF Women's Footballer of the Year. She scored 5, and then Daniela Uimana scored 4.
Yeah. You should be really impressed. Before we used to have like Nigeria, they used to dominate this nomination. Right now we have South Africa, they have 6 players, Nigeria just 4, and they have the likes of other countries that are there, which is really good to see.
The awards haven't been held since 2019 when Thembi Kgatlana was announced as the winner for 2018 calendar year. So technically she's still the reigning African Footballer of the Year. It's Gomede. His ball's a little too far.
African best.
No, African Women's Footballer of the Year. Full title.
She's the best right now. Looks like. Still.
And producing some quality, a host of assists and 6 goals for Atletico Madrid this campaign for Thembi Kgatlana. Mudao. Jane. captain Banyana Banyana, in the absence of Janine van Wyk, who sits on the bench for today's tie, looking to add to her 180 international caps. We might see her in the second half, I imagine. Kamede, Ramalepe, here's Matlo. Yeah, I spoke about that hat-trick. It was 3-0 against Cameroon in the semi-finals of the 2008 event, and she actually went on to be named as the very first South African, male or female, to win African Footballer of the Year, Nuku Matlo. That's a little too far ahead, though, of any of the attacking players from Karabo Dlamini. Getting closer and closer to half-time. And this is not the kind of lead that South Africa would have wanted. They would have wanted a far more comfortable lead, I would imagine.
I think so too. But don't forget, like teams like this, they find it difficult to go past them. But South Africa, they've done like a really good job. You see Glatlana, she's making run behind the defense line. They did everything right, different variation. Unfortunately, it's just the last phase. When they try to score, that's just disappointing right now.
Yes, Khatlana again, looking for another telling run. That this time is brought to an abrupt halt. Combination of Virankunda and the Burundi defense. Safira Guignon, Swiss dual citizen, walking quite as comfortably as she would like. She's back on her feet, looking to run off the discomfort as Matlo brings sticks into play. Dlamini, who was not only leading South Africa in song, coming down the tunnel when South Africa arrived, and then of course to the warm-up. There's a beautiful ball by Matlo, picks out Supasenwe. Supasenwe might go for a second goal in the second game, and that's taken a deflection. Out for the corner it goes.
You can see the trajectory, what she was trying to do there. Unfortunately, the defender blocked the shot. Yeah, she actually found a good spot, but yeah.
Dani Rankunda has been exceptional in thwarting the South African attacks. I think she deserves a special award for just the amount of work that she's been doing.
She has been doing a great job, moving the ball around, doing everything right.
South Africa wanting to take this corner kick quickly, but the referee not yet ready. So time is effectively up in this opening half. From the corner, can South Africa find another here? Still alive, Supasenwe. Down she goes, penalty. Straight away, no consultation, the referee perfectly positioned, and South Africa with a glorious opportunity here to go in front by 2 goals moments before half-time.
That is what you expect from a player like Supasenwe. She actually invited her, come on, let's go. Because there were 2 players there, she knew she wasn't going to go past, but yeah.
That's just late from Jazila Wineza. She was drawn into it though by Supasenwe.
She drew her into it and then she fell for it. That's what intelligent players, that is what you have to do. You don't have to struggle for this penalty. Just invite the defenders and then they will go for it.
Hadn't played for South Africa for almost 3 years when she started against Nigeria in the opening fixture, and she scored South Africa's opening goal. Jermaine Supasenwe, to score her second goal in 2 games, has seen her penalty effort denied by Irakoze. What a save! It's out for the corner. It might not be taken though. Time is running out for South Africa, but what a penalty save.
That was a good save from the goalkeeper. She went to the right place at the right time. She decided, I am going. Yes. Good eyes.
From the corner, keepers come, keepers missed it, but South Africa missed the chance. That will be the end of this opening half. It's been a flurry of chances for South Africa, but remarkably, they have only scored 2 goals. Certainly far from what the statistics will tell us about the dominance they've had over Burundi, but South Africa do have the lead. Temi Kgatlana with their first goal of the tournament, Amukelang Mudau with their first goal for South Africa on either side of Aniela Uimana's goal for Burundi, who continues from her stellar performances in qualifying.
See, I was pissed at you. I was mad too. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did to love has been paid. I paid that bill.
At Total Energies, we go the extra mile for you.
Against Nigeria in the opening day victory for South Africa. How will that change matters on the pitch for Banyana Banyana, who are moments away from the start of the second half against Burundi. Seems to be a slight hold up on the far side of the park because nobody has got the kickoff ball. Eventually, they have tracked down a ball, and we're seeing confirmation of the change.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 20, Robbie Kimberly Mudali is replaced by number 10, Linda Masera Montano.
South Africa get the second half underway, dressed in the green and gold. They lead by 2-1 at half-time up against a Burundi side who made use of one of their rare attacking ventures into the South African final third. South Africa hoping to claim a second successive victory and become one of the three teams after Morocco and Senegal to secure their quarter-final place with a match day to spare. Can they do it early stages of the second half? Where is that going to deflect in? And that's a ball that is not cleared over the goal line. It's knocked away. Second chance there. Back into the arms of the goalkeeper. South Africa again starting the half so brilliantly, positively through Siposenwe. And that ball not over the goal line before it was cleared.
Yeah, they did everything right. They shot, the goalkeeper didn't handle it properly, but she was lucky the defender was there to save the situation.
The Swiss-born left-back in Safira Guinan able to clear that ball away for South Africa. Here is Linda Butlalo. Fantastic performance against Nigeria. She's been clipped on the back of the head here as an attempted through ball has eventually found its way to her feet, but she's unable to make full use of it, expecting that ball to come in over her head.
I think it was a good move from Desiree because Linda actually opened the Nigeria defense line during the first game. So I think she's going to open this game.
She did, but I think there would have been an expectation that South Africa would have been further ahead. And with that, she could have given some of the fringe squad members more of an opportunity. I mean, are you expecting to see perhaps some of those substitutes as well in the second half?
Yeah, I think South Africa, they did everything right during the first half. It's just that looking for that space to place the ball and the decision making. Apart from they did everything, they break the defense line, they look for the space, they look for the way, they had corridor pass, they did everything right during the first half. So I'm expecting the captain to probably show up as is actually the most capped player in African football and most capped player, the second most capped player in Africa. So it would be nice to see her come on and have a shot also.
Yeah, you're talking about Janine van Wyk, who is still the South African captain, the squad captain, even though she does not captain on the field, where Refilwe Jane wears the captain's armband here, as Uimana, the goal scorer, steers the ball away from immediate danger. Here is Jane. But yes, Janine van Wyk holds the record for the highest number of caps won by a female player on the continent. and second highest in Africa. Only Ahmed Hassan from Egypt with 184 caps has more. Janine van Wyk on 180, should be looking to win number 181 today. As Gamed steers this into the path of Tsesane. Khatlana, she's just got so much pace about her, so difficult to read, so difficult to deal with. Khatlana inside that 18-yard area, the ball seems to find its way back to her, eventually hacked away by the Burundi defense. This time Bukuru just getting her body in the way and steering that as far as possible away. And two players down on the turf inside that 18-yard area now, following the clearance by Bukuru. Oof. How did her leg even get that high? She's clipped Mudao, it looks like, in the neck.
Ooh. That was a bad tackle right there.
It was the follow through from the clearance.
Doesn't look really good.
No, I certainly hope for Mudao. I mean, the joy of scoring her first ever goal, you want to see her continue. Burundi, looks like they're going to be making a couple of substitutions soon, and the one is certainly unsurprising. Joel Bukuru looking to make her way on. The other here is Chimiremana, the Buyenzi player. So Guinan is off as the substitutions are being made while the injuries are being dealt with. The other change being made is Pisolga Nyomungere making her way off, the 16-year-old who's had a decent run today, as Joel Bukuru comes on in her place. So, play to get back underway. Thankfully, no harm done to either player, most notably Mudao, who caught one on the chin. And Irakunda from the set piece. A little too strong in the challenge, says the referee. By Matlo initially from the set piece. Yes, Tsesane back inside. Again, Tsesane showing her skill and ability. She's been tripped up inside the centre circle. We might see a caution here. And indeed we do. Player cautioned has been the star defensively for Burundi. And Irankunda, the Fofila star.
That was a tactical foul there from Diane.
Sometimes you do need to make those.
Yeah.
Just not sure if in the centre circle is the right place.
If you don't stop her from there, she's going to cause a problem at the back. So your best shot is to just stop the play right there. You know, sometimes some players just sacrifice for their team, you know. Otherwise, you don't want to be like 3-1 at this stage.
South Africa could have had 6 or 7 goals at this stage.
At least 5 in the first half.
Well, certainly. I mean, if you think of the chances that Thembi Kgatlana missed, and Jermaine Supasenwe not only missed a couple of chances as well, they were half chances to be fair, but a penalty that was definitely a full chance.
Yeah, that was like 90% chance. Because you have to avoid the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the conversion rate, I think, for penalties, the last measurement was around 88% worldwide. As this ball delivered in, has been dropped by the goalkeeper and commits the foul. That is clearly a penalty. The referee, right on the spot again, has awarded the penalty to South Africa. And I think Linda Mutlalo is going to be stepping up to take this penalty rather than Jermaine Supasenwe, who had her penalty attempt saved in the opening half. Kgatlana, the player, fouled.
I think it's so easy for Linda to just find a spot. I have this confidence that she's just going to put it behind. Yeah, the decision for the goalkeeper to drop the ball, you don't do that. That's like a lion's den.
Especially after the first half that she had, and then
she had a good first half, and then you don't touch the player when they're in your box. You don't touch them. But hopefully she's capable to bring herself off from this hot water right now.
South African bench is watching on with a great deal of interest here, because it is Linda Mutlalo who's stepped up to the penalty mark and is staring down Janine Rakoze, who is is looking to intimidate Linda Mutlalo. A few words. Mutlalo turned 24 on Friday. Looking for a late birthday gift here, has put South Africa back in front by a further margin. 3-1 South Africa lead. Linda Mutlalo with a goal from the penalty mark, a second penalty awarded in this tie. And the Swedish-based midfielder, who scored 5 goals in 4 qualifiers, has South Africa 2 goals to the good in this tie.
That was a classic one. She picked her spot and then she just placed the ball with force. And the goalkeeper was a little bit close, but unfortunately for her, this time she couldn't bring herself off. Her knee, she didn't take her knee down properly. Her knee was still up when the ball was going down.
So Linda Mutlalo has made an immediate impact. Look at the reaction from the bench and the squad captain Van Wyk, who we've been speaking about.
Yeah, it would be nice to see her come on.
Yeah, you've been watching her play for years. I mean,
Yeah.
she's among those, like Mutlalo, who's been playing for well over a dozen years.
Yeah, you'd like to see this legend just come on, what they've been doing.
Meanwhile, a legend in the making, Linda Mutlalo. Here she is, charging for the ball again. Linda Mutlalo, might she score from open play instead? Sets up a chance for Kgatlana, and Kgatlana has scuffed her shot straight at the goalkeeper. South Africa leading by 3-1, but I am not exaggerating when I say that South Africa should be leading by several more goals at this stage. They have missed a glut of chances.
6 to 7 goals right now. But we can only count the one that goes past the goalkeeper.
You can only count the ones that go past the goalkeeper. That is it. This is football. This is Morocco 2022. We're 10 minutes down in the second half. South Africa having increased their lead by a goal, courtesy of Mutlalo's successful penalty. Here's Supasenwe into the path of Kgatlana. She's got support. Falls back the way of Kgatlana, who gets a snapshot away that's brilliantly saved by Irakosi. She might not have known everything about where that ball was going, but she got enough on it to steer it out for the corner.
She directed the ball very well. Look at her hands again.
Oh, I can tell
She's
you
ready. Boom. Yeah. She directed the ball to the side properly.
That is a great save in the end, and I can tell you the flag has been raised, so it's been called as an offside. The offside moment.
That was a good pass. That was a good pass.
Oh, that was the earlier attempt. That was the attempt a minute before.
Look at the setup from Linda. She actually, that was a good one. Good pass. Good pass. Unfortunately, Kgatlana have to find our spot again to place the ball.
So, live, and Burundi have a rare moment's possession. Again, searching for the scorer of the goals in the opening match against Botswana, Nyonkuru, including that spectacular volley that many have suggested might be ruled goal of the tournament.
Come on, Gapsi John!
Charlotte Irankunda, 22-year-old.
You start to think if Kgatlana, she's just putting herself under pressure. She was like,
there's a shot
good
that
save.
is plucked out of the air by Andy Litlamini. It wasn't overly powerful, but it comes from the captain, Asha Jafari.
She's not having it what the players are doing in front of her. You can tell at dismay, like, what are you guys doing? Come on. That was a good one. Good one from her.
Asha Jafari, top goal scorer in the Serengeti Light Women's Premier League for the season gone by, 2020-2021.
Kgatlana, she's playing really well in this game. She's making runs, running behind the defenders. I hope she gets some goals because 2018 she was the highest goal scorer.
She was top goal scorer in the tournament, 5 goals, and then followed that up the following year at the FIFA Women's World Cup in France, where she
scored against Spain.
Yeah, she scored against Spain. Had South Africa leading in that game for quite some time until a couple of penalties from Jenny Hermosa to down South Africa. The third goal came late as well. 3-1 loss.
I hope she just stay calm because she's one of the best player in the Bayana team. And then the goals will come. You just have to take away the pressure from yourself and then it will keep happening. she's making good moves and making good runs, so she has nothing to worry about.
But you've seen it with some of the best players on the continent. They have days though where they're just not quite clicking.
Sometimes,
Things
yeah.
are just not quite working, but they're able
happen.
to work it out.
Yeah. These things they do happen sometimes. She just have to find a spot. If she can't score, then she just pass the ball to her teammate so that the teammate just sticks to the ball also.
Open up again, guys.
Steered away. Burundi just knocking the ball back into South African territory. Has Mutlalo, a little clip of the boot, but she stayed on her feet. Ramalepe, Jane, first time ball into the path of the defender Gamede. Captains her club, UWC. Karabozlamini.
They're doing the right thing right now. Just keep moving the ball, but it's kind of a little bit slow right now. Keep moving the ball.
Now, Karabozlamini. She's got a delivery. This time opts to go back into a little bit of space where Mutlalo is waiting. Mudao back into no man's land, but Mutlalo has recovered it as well. Mutlo finding Mutlalo. She's just so pivotal for South Africa against Nigeria. She was.
Yeah, she destroyed the midfielders. She did. She was the master of the midfield. She actually took control in the second half. She did everything right. Just keep moving around, and that's what she's doing.
You know,
Not
the
at all.
Stade Moulay Hassan in Rabat. South Africa having dominated virtually every statistic. Jane into the path of Khatlana here. Maybe there's a chance for Khatlana to make up for the glut of misses that she's had so far in this game. Makes the run into the 18-yard area. Tlesane, square ball, it's bouncing around in the area. The keeper claims it though. Ball loops up kindly.
Another good move from South Africa. Another good move. That's the good thing about the Bayana because they are doing everything.
I can tell you that they're going to make a couple of changes at the moment, South Africa, as we take a look at this attack.
That was a good pass. But the defender again, she was there. She disrupted the Bayana's plan.
So here are the changes. Khulusibiana is making her way on, and Sipulele Olweni as Mokhlong Mutao is making her way off, having played her part, significantly scoring South Africa's second goal. So a chance for South Africa to have fresh legs on the park. Sipulele Olweni, who played left back against Nigeria, it was a makeshift role for her, is on the pitch now as she replaces Tembi Khatlana. Tlamini with a rare touch in the South African goal. The two changes. See fresh legs on for South Africa. And I think the other thing is we're going to see Olweni playing in a more natural position.
Yeah, that is what we want to see. The more they play in the natural position, the more it becomes easier for them.
Well, this is surely going to be a goal for South Africa. There's an open net for Linda Mutlalo. The defence is coming through, but eventually the ball is knocked wide. Out for the goal kick it goes. Nothing certainly is being taken for granted in this match.
Not at all, certainly not at all. The runs was perfect. She did everything right. She was looking for the first pole. Yeah, she was looking for the first. Oh no! What a chance! What a miss! How did she miss that?
She was asking herself that very question. I think a few of her teammates asking that question too. Back live, South Africa in possession again and steering their way into that 18-yard area. Tlesane with the little run that Sibusenwe could not link up with.
Number 22, Amolian Mariko Motu is replaced by number 19, Horota Jikati Biana.
this doesn't get to her, because she can even do better than that. And I know more opportunities going to be like open for her again.
Laying one back here into the path of Jane, who's just come and flashed that ball over the crossbar. Well,
again, good pass, good delivery, but unfortunately they didn't hit the target. They have to hit the target. These are the kind of game you use to practice for the next match. You know, you score, and then you take that confidence to the next game.
South Africa wants to claim the victory here and by a confident margin. You're right, because their next opponents as well are Botswana. Here's another chance, plucked out of the air by Irakoze. Jane again taking the effort. This time though, it's on target. Jane, known as Fifi or Fifinho to some.
Another great player, Jane. She assisted the second goal against Nigeria. You can tell the way she's moving. She's like, she has that confidence to leave the defense there, and then she's up there, defensive midfield. To take
today's tie, and sits in the stands with what is more commonly known as a dead leg, basically a thigh muscle contusion.
It's good that the team, they have like they have good depth.
This is the chance
another great chance.
Jane's efforts.
You can tell she has it. She didn't find the spot.
So set piece to Burundi is how players getting back underway. Charlotte Irankunda, the younger of the Irankundas, taking this and knocking it over the crossbar of Andile Dlamini. So goal kick it'll be with 20 minutes down in the second half. South Africa leading by a margin of 2, 3 goals to 1.
The goalkeeper was she has this confidence. She didn't even have to raise her hand up. She just jumped a little bit.
She has exceptional confidence. She's even recorded a couple of songs. She's not just a good singer and a very good goalkeeper as well. She's even recorded a couple of songs as Andile Dlamini. As we are going to see a yellow card issued here, Lebogang Ramalepe.
Come on.
Yeah, she got the play.
First yellow card issued to a South African player in this tournament. Clean game against Nigeria. Joel Bukuru takes this one short. Joel Bukuru again. That's a decent looking ball into a danger area. Keeper calls, and Dlamini comes out and brings us down. Yeah, a couple of songs that she's recorded, the goalkeeper. One of them is about Banyana and women playing football.
Interesting. That's why she's always leading the team with her lovely voice.
She is, yeah, always singing, always chanting. I think it translates as Let There Be Light. It's the title of the song. As Super Senwe now looks to run onto a lovely through ball again. She's got Tlesane on her right. This is Tlesane who stumbles. Down she goes, and that'll be a free kick to Burundi.
You know, that is all we need in the world right now. Let there be light.
Certainly light at the end of the tunnel here for Burundi. The free kick is for the handball. Stumbled and fell. Tlesane, usually so flashy. An incredible player with wonderful skill and ability. Speaking of skill and ability, here's Super Senwe. She was looking for that free kick, but it's not come. The shot gets taken again. It's Sirifile Jane who's looking for the South African goal. Another fine save, another corner to South Africa.
The way the goalkeeper, the way she cover a goal is really, really lovely, phenomenal to see. Look at that! Look at that! She has this good eyes, and then she goes down very, very well. The strikers, they try to play the ball under her leg, and she's just covering everything there, blocking all the shots.
She is. She's certainly frustrating these South Africans. There's Jane. He's had 3 big efforts in the last few minutes, 2 of which have been on target. That was the what I thought would have been a foul on
that was a
Jermaine
foul.
Super Senwe.
but the referee wanted to allow the game to like play on, which she has been doing.
She wanted the advantage played, yes.
Yeah.
And out for the corner it went, so South Africa have the corner, which is how play will get back underway. Coach Gustav Nyonkuru just talking to his star player, Sandrine Nyonkuru. 2 goals in her opening match, 3 goals in the qualifiers and 4 times in the Sekafa Women's Championship for Nyonkuru. She's a proven scorer. Still a problem here for Janine Irakoze, 22-year-old goalkeeper who is maturing by the minute on the pitch, and such wonderful experience that she's earning.
She does. The way she's commanding her area, the way she's making save. For me, this is my player of the day in this game right now. She's doing everything well. You can tell she's really young, and then she's making some little mistake. We cannot fault her because.
So, from the corner, South Africa will get play underway. It looks like the Egyptian referee is listening to something. He is having a chat, potentially, with VAR, and we are going to see a VAR check. So the referee is making her way over to the monitor on the near side. The contact being made by Ahmed El Ghandour of Egypt from the VAR base. And Shahinda Saad Ali
I think that was
Maghrabi.
Probably it was that situation again, trying to
Yeah, they
that
just
was a bad tackle. She shouldn't have done that. And with the VAR, you can't get away with these things these days, you know.
So now just checking the red card here, denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity for
Probably
the opponents. The last player.
Yeah. So the referee she has to decide if she wants to go for that or not.
So getting her opinion on where the players were positioned on the pitch. I think we've got to go through a couple of things. Was there any contact with the ball? Was there any contact with the opponent? Were there players around her?
She missed the ball, and then
I think the referee has made her mind up here, and she has made her decision, and she is going to see a free kick to South Africa, which means we are some place to look other than what he's about to witness, and it is going to be a red card. The referee has made a decision based on the advice of the VAR. She's made her way over to the monitor.
Yeah, as a last player, you cannot do that.
She's had a look, and Anusiat Shimirimana has been red carded minutes after coming on. Even a yellow card for her would have meant suspension for the final group game. The Buyenzi player.
Yeah, she caught her there. That was a bad. That was so uncalled for. She didn't have to do that.
So South Africa will have the advantage of playing against 10 players for the remainder of this time, but they will also have a free kick effectively straight down the middle.
That's a good position for South Africa to increase the lead.
Shimirimana here is having to make the long walk back to the change room. Janine Irakoze looking to set her wall. Sheila Ineza, part of that wall as well. Someone whose family left Burundi when she was only 6 years old. Sheila Ineza, celebrating her birthday today. It's not been the ideal birthday gift. There's still time in this game for Burundi to impress, but it is going to be an incredibly difficult task for them to even prevent the scoreline from being increased. Playing with 10 players. So, South Africa. 3 players stand over this. Is it Mutlalo? Jane, and she's gone high. So wasted opportunity from the set piece.
I expect her to find the target there, but you can tell like she has this great idea, but the ball went just too high for her.
Desraelis should be very pleased with what she's seen in certain areas of the pitch so far today. Fouls committed, 19-7. That's an incredibly high count.
Yeah, certainly it is.
But virtually every other statistic, South Africa is dominating. They're dominating in the wrong way for that statistic, foul count. Gamede. Relatively new addition is Bunga Gamede to the national team. Only made a debut against Norway in 2019. That's somebody who's earning her way into the lineup.
I think the Burundians now they've dropped five defenders now. They're literally playing 5 defenders at the back.
Yeah, they're playing a 5-2-2.
Yeah.
As Irakoze holds on to this one.
They're trying to take the width away from South Africa.
That's Biana. Through ball, Lesane has speed, but it's a great call from goalkeeper Irakoze again. She didn't hesitate. She made her decision and she came.
That is what you want to see from a goalkeeper. You make a decision. You don't stop. You just follow through.
Yeah, even if it's the incorrect decision, have the confidence to follow through.
You just have to finish up. It doesn't matter if it's 60-40, 50-50. You've made up your mind. You've made up your mind.
And Burundi having a little go. Burundi, a rare chance. Sheila Ineza. For a ball beyond Gamede. Can't find a way through. Here's Olweni on the far side. She's such a good goal scorer from midfield, is Olweni. I'd like to see her involved more in play. She makes her charging run forward now, but it's a return ball that is far too strong. Lesane with a hopeful ball forward.
It was that was a good pass. Unfortunately, there was too much force on the ball.
So South Africa, I can tell you, going to make another couple of changes. We're about to see Melinda Khadiete and Dabiseng Magia make their way on. Here's Supasenwe. She's almost overrun it, and a false touch from Supasenwe has allowed the Burundi defence to gather themselves, and in frustration she slaps the goalpost.
She stepped on the ball. Look at that. Yeah.
So a change for Burundi to come as well. And we'll see a double change for South Africa. So Sheila Ineza on her birthday is leaving the field of play. And on in her place, Angelique Keza. Minyange Puja Queen. For South Africa, it's a change that sees a very frustrated Jermaine Supasenwe, who could have had a good couple of goals to her credit, make her way on. And on in her place is a debut for Dabiseng Magia, who is a raw talent, but a talent nonetheless.
Yeah.
Hope you get to see more of her in the future. And indeed, second change.
It's good to see that Magia came on, because she was the second highest goal scorer in the Women's League this past season.
Yeah, she was. Melinda Khadiete is the other substitution on. Dabiseng Magia, yes, makes her debut here. You're
First
right.
cap.
First cap.
Why don't you coach Desiree? This is good for her.
She turned 18 just last month, did Majia. Another chance for South Africa, and it's somehow rolled over the crossbar and out and away. Corner kick it'll be again.
And then she's going to tell everyone that my first cap was when I was 18 years old. It's so easy to remember.
And this is the corner that was just played. Scrambled away. A little touch. That ball over the crossbar.
That was close.
So many chances you could say that about. In from the corner again. Steered away. Uimana wants to clear this. She gets a touch on it. South African throw on that far side. Linda Buklalo thinks about taking it quickly. Yes?
For me, I think Bayana, they are doing everything right. You can't fault them. But it's just the last phase of it.
There's a long-range shot that the goalkeeper deals with by parrying onto the crossbar. She's then dropped it. And another glorious opportunity for Banyana to score. And disappointingly, on debut, Ndabiseng Majia is unable to turn that ball home. But look at the follow-up. You learn those things in the game. At 18, she's following up. She's looking for that goal.
She did follow up. Even though the goalkeeper had contact with the ball, she didn't give up. And then she tried to steal the ball away. Unfortunately, she didn't hit the target.
10 minutes to go. South Africa lead by 2. Ndabiseng Majia, yeah, you mentioned second highest goal.
As a player, when you want to take your chances, you just go to. You don't have to go to one of the best teams. That's why when you play for a middle team, they will always come for you because you know what you can bring to the table.
Well, she brings plenty to the. Tries a forceful ball in that is ricocheted off the ankle of Uineza. South Africa has it back. Mutlalo though, a rare false touch from her, and Joel Bukuru has possession. Charlotte Irankunda is the goal scorer. Uimana.
The confidence the Burundians, the confidence they have in the middle, trying to keep the ball, to pass the ball from the middle is really, really courageous for them to do. Unfortunately, they lost the ball possession again. They tried to win it.
There's Mutlalo. Again, South Africa have many jerseys pushing forward into advanced positions, but they can't find a way beyond the Burundi defence here. Potentially another chance. Again running in. Khadiete brings this ball under control, the Sundown striker. Mutlalo, a shot taken that is powerful, that is on target, but is comfortably gathered by the goalkeeper again. Biana from midfield running onto this.
She slapped the ball. At least she hit the target.
Yes.
That was a good one. She hit the target.
Biana now playing in Spain, in the second tier in Spain for Sporting Gijon. Biana feeding that ball out wide, back to Biana. Can't find Mutlalo. Ball under control. In midfield, Bukuru. Ramalepe has won back possession here, out towards Majia. That'll be a free kick to Burundi. Time running out for South Africa to add to their tally. Desiree Ellis wanted a confident display because they've got their COSAFA rivals in Botswana.
It's going to be another fantastic game to watch because Botswana, they're like, when they hear South Africa, they are up for the task.
Yes. Well, it's definitely a wonderful rivalry between the bordering nations. Uimana back inside. Bukuru. South Africa have it through Olweni. It's a challenge on the far side. Nirakunda and Burundi have another rare opportunity to run at the South African goal. Ramalepe, she's gone and sent that ball forward straight into the shins of Biana. Here's Majia. Mutlalo after Jane fed it to her. Mutlalo Biana. Opportunities forward for Jane and indeed for Magia. Again, the keeper's come out to claim, Janini Rakoze.
Yeah, she has good timing to the ball. She's just commanding that area pretty well.
She might have conceded 3 goals today, but she's certainly been one of the standout performers.
Like I said earlier on, she's my outstanding player right here. She did some fantastic one-on-one saves. She commanded that area.
Penalty save.
Yeah. She commanded that area and then she knows when to come out. She can read the game. She controls her, apart from the little mistake that she's doing, which she can build from coming to this competition. This is her debut.
So 5 minutes to go, plus some added time. South Africa leading Burundi by 3 goals to 1. A win here would secure their passage through to the knockout stages and be within 1 victory of booking a ticket to the FIFA Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Oh, keeper's overrun it here, but she recovers.
At least she saw the flight of the ball. She decided to come out. Unfortunately, she ran out of her box.
Yeah, indeed. We spoke about coming out with confidence, and she came out with so much confidence.
Too much confidence.
Overran it. This is Spongeka Gamede holding on to possession rather remarkably with 2 players beside her. All the way back to Dlamini. Named best goalkeeper as Sundowns won the inaugural CAF Women's Champions League. Without conceding a goal, it must be said, that goes across the qualifying tournament in Kosafa and indeed the finals tournament. It was exceptional. Keeper is called again. Mutlalo goes on the chase, but
you can tell this time she waited. She actually waited. She has the confidence, but she waited for the ball to come to her because she knew the ball would get to her before the boss lady gets there.
There's Jafari on the far side. 27 goals 2 seasons ago as she led the Tanzanian champions to another title. Should be hoping to be on the score sheet for her country on her birthday. She meets Nigeria in 3 days' time. She turns 24 on the day. South Africa have conceded the corner here. Good to see her back after the injury. Burundi from the set piece. Dlamini's call. Duimana was there. Again, looking threatening.
She told them,
Burundi
keeper,
winger.
I'm in charge. Do not worry about that.
Burundi throw. Rachel Bukuru trying to pick out her target. Eventually has found her target, but South Africa win possession back. Melinda Khadiete, very